Hello and thank you for tuning in at Big Silver One channel. Please subscribe, like and comment. Very excited for this. We are here presented. On my right, we have, let's start from our Saidul Rahman Bipul. He was our president candidate. Then we have Halal Malik, Secretary General candidate.
I like how you say Halal Malik. I like that. Thank you.
And we have our Chief Treasurer candidate, Saif Al Alam. Assalamu alaikum and thank you for coming. And yes,
it's good to be here.
Salam. Thank you very much for inviting us.
You're very welcome. I just wanted to discuss about how the vision panel, how it's going to work. And there are a couple of elements that's been touched on, restaurateurs, the current restaurateurs.
Yep.
What you guys stand for. What is vision panel? So I'm going to start from you, if that's okay. Because
that's fine, because I'm the nearest to you.
That's the nearest and my dearest. That's right.
The nearest and dearest.
That is why. So, so I've seen a couple of your pointers here. My vision to be the voice of the new generation that optimizes experience with energy.
Yeah.
So please elaborate.
Right, okay. So the first thing is, thanks for having us today.
Right, no
the most important thing is that the reason why we chose the word vision panel, we want to be forward thinking. Mm-hmm. We want to think about what we can give to the next generation and create a legacy, start a legacy.
Right, okay.
For that to happen, I want to be the voice. I'm a second generation.
Okay.
We've always been held back in what we want to do.
Right.
So this is actually an opportunity for me to raise my voice and say, look, guys, and be a role model for others to come and to join BCA. Because what we always see is we see the youngsters, they want to be part of it, but they're kind of like isolated. Or they feel that they can't be part of something bigger.
If I can touch on, I mean, I've been to earlier BCA meetings, right?
Yeah.
And I think the most English or British speaking was a handful of us and a couple of sponsors. Am I right?
Right, yes.
That night when we went there, unfortunately, I think I fell asleep.
Was that boring? It was that boring.
I actually fell asleep.
Yeah.
And I think there was a couple of sponsors with me. They fell asleep as well.
They were tired as well.
Because we didn't understand it. It just didn't connect with us. We feel as the current restaurateurs who are the movers and shakers do connect with you guys because they see you are approachable and you are hitting the right notes. The current trend of restaurant, Indian or Bangladeshi restaurant, people are saying, okay, they want to get away from it and so on. But unfortunately, fortunately, it's a time for reset. There's a lot of business to be made. Whether you're a grab-and-go business in your menu, you're an alfresco, you're a buffet restaurant or a
street food,
it's all adaptable.
Yeah, it is, 100%.
Yeah, you would agree with this. My brother's done it. Well, I'm not going to say that, sorry, but other restaurateurs have done it who are in the Indian Bangladeshi restaurant. They've created a grab-and-go menu. They've created a street menu. You've done it as well. So your vision is to promote this, right?
That's only part of it, to be fair with you. It's not just to promote us as Bangladeshis, British Bangladeshis, but it's actually to give something back.
Okay.
The thing is, what happens is you'll see my generation and the third generation and the millennials, that's what we really want to target, is we want them to use their thoughts, use their ideas, use their brain power to create that platform for them. Right now, it's kind of one-sided. It's like you're either in or out.
Right.
Yeah, and we want to break that cycle.
Well, if someone says to you, look, why do I want to journey you? What, is it just because you're going to save me on my energy?
Yeah, no, that's quite old school, to be fair with you.
Okay.
That's very old school.
Join BCA, we're going to get you cheaper.
And VAT.
VAT.
But we don't want to do that. We actually want to look at actually creating hope, confidence, giving people the energy to actually be part of the industry. Because let's be fair, we're in this business to make money, and there's a lot of money to be made.
There is monetary value, of course there is. That's why you're in the business, but there's risk assessments.
Of course there is.
There's licenses, there's so much involved, there's waste management, inventory as well. So the chef and the back staff, the front of staff, they do an inventory list, right? There's so much wastage at the moment.
Do you know what the biggest problem with that is? I'll be very honest with you, right? What it is, our forefathers, they created this industry, and hats off to them.
Yes.
But we need to retrain. The problem is we as British Bangladeshis or as restaurant owners, business owners, we're not willing to adapt and evolve, and that creates opportunities. Right now, we're not willing to do that, and obviously trying to bring in the young generation, we want to be their voice, we want to create a youth council, we want them to bring their ideas, because look, right now, there's people out there making serious money.
They are, yes.
Why are we on the back,
without selling alcohol.
No, exactly. Why do people think, why do you have to make money selling alcohol?
Yeah.
So if we can try and create something new, and people can grab it, why not?
Sorry.
But then again, like as Halal said, why, as you ask him, why the vision didn't be established, and why we just challenging with the current committee of the Bangladesh Caterers Association. The reason behind that, we want change.
Okay.
We want reform. We want the functional BCA.
I think, sorry,
what is
race for reform.
Yeah. What is reform and what is the functional? Because the management of the BCA is not changed with the time. So we want change.
So will I fall asleep on the next meeting or what?
No, you will not.
No.
I think what dancing.
The reason behind that, you've been falling asleep because you're tired, and the sponsor, they've been drunk. That's why all of you been sleeping there.
That's so true as well. Yeah, so true, so true.
I mean,
that's my assumption.
You've been in this for a long time, and I've seen recent actions and so on in the Bangladeshi channel. I'm not going to touch on that now in this episode. Maybe on the second episode we'll discuss it. But I just wanted to celebrate what you guys have been doing. I've been having a look at your manifesto, and look, I know the Saffron panel. Okay, this manifesto, I know Halal Bhai as a friend, and this manifesto.
And you're not being biased because you're being very honest.
People that know me and seen my channel and so on, they know the connection that we have. We've been doing Catering Circle for quite some time now.
Yes.
And he was, selected or chosen, whatever you want to call it, to come on board. And what gets to us is the dishonesty. I'm sorry I have to touch on this. The dishonesty. I mean, you're a chief. A treasurer
candidate. I was a membership secretary.
Okay,
and I
so
was the organizing secretary.
You've had a lot of responsibility, right? And you've seen a lot as well. Why does someone take someone's manifesto? I mean, his manifesto, I've seen it, but I've seen the other, what is it, the Saffron panel?
Yeah.
They have been taking his manifesto. It's a copy and paste job. I have to say, I'm sorry, but that is what it is.
That's true though.
Yeah.
As you know, that's what you were saying, but some other people don't know about that.
Okay.
Because they
this
have no
guy
knowledge.
Had hours doing this manifesto,
lot of effort,
with
and
you
the
guys,
time.
your effort.
No, he's really got a good idea. He's very talented.
Yeah.
Very modern.
He comes up with ideas. He's current,
yes.
and he forecasts.
And he's very he's been long time on the BCA. He knows, he's seen the change ups and downs. No Shangaron is bad.
Yeah.
All organizations are good. That because of the leadership is falls ups and down.
Yep.
When the good leadership comes, is shining, but when it's got the mismanagement or wrong leaders, when you choose, it's gone down.
Being a chief treasurer, and you have been responsible for a lot of actions here, so you can't just become a treasurer. Okay, you hold a lot of responsibility.
Yes, I got experience about as a membership secretary, and that's for I stand because I'm confident.
Right.
I know I can save a lot of weight. It's not only the energy, or we want to create a buying group, and when you come in under one umbrella, your voice is stronger.
That's right.
And in the same time, we want to move on with the time, make a bridge between British Bangladeshi and British community and organization.
I'm quite passionate about this, understanding about how you guys came up with the idea of consulting. Okay, consulting with the vision panel. Sorry, the BCA, Bangladesh Caterers.
Yes.
Yep. So the consulting in the hospitality and the catering world. How are you going to get someone current who's in his, mid-30s, in his 30s, inherited his family business? How are you going to, have a package for them or help them, aid them?
I think it's like anything, right? When you've got someone who's very creative and they've got an idea, a concept, and you want to make sure it goes through 100%. So we as a vision panel, we've already got a package in our mind, in our manifesto, that looks at areas like design, looks at area of actually servicing.
So would you package someone, say for example me, I want my weekly revenue 7,000.
To be increased.
But I want to change my menu, I'll get my chef along to this meeting of yours.
Yeah.
Can you do me a consulting package where I can grow, a forecast, risk assessment?
Yes.
Can you do me a package?
I think, do you know what, it's more than that, because when we look at a chef, right, the chefs from the past, they kind of like hands-on experience, but it's now basically it's about retraining people, plated dishes. It's about bringing color, spice, authenticity, healthy options,
and also the saving is very important. I think in our industry at the moment we are selling underpriced.
Right.
I don't know if you're aware of, there's a British obesity organization.
Obesity, yeah, there is. Of course
they
there is,
are fighting with the government,
Yeah.
and they're putting the proposal there, not buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
Get a right size, right portion. They are not about
Portion
the
control,
Yeah, exactly.
It's not the quantity, it's the quality. Food is very important.
With the right
demographics.
price.
Yeah.
Right price.
Yeah.
And food is very important in your lifestyle, because what you eat, that you get reaction.
Yes.
What
in
you
your
eat is
body.
what you eat is what you are, isn't
Yeah,
it?
80% of disease in your body is from the food. 20% from the others.
The spices that we sell,
Yes, like
their health benefits.
Very,
There are health
like
benefits.
Turmeric and
turmeric
yeah.
is
Yeah.
very-
Antibiotic.
is antibiotic.
Yes.
Garlic, ginger. Look, Columbus went to the India because of the spice.
Yeah.
The spice, if you have a right time, right spice you use, you don't need to visit your doctor, GP.
It's a medicine.
It is.
If it's done the right way, it doesn't mean you chuck a load of ghee on
No,
it.
no. I mean, this is yes.
The ghee is not a spice.
No. You're right.
It's another disease.
Your dietary, your allergy. That's a very important as well. At the moment, allergy is
Yeah.
very vital.
I think another point to touch on is sustainability, trying to
Yeah.
reduce carbon footprint.
Yes.
If that's a very strong selling factor.
Okay.
Not a lot of people understand carbon footprint, how to reduce it, look at recycled. Obviously now by law you have to do that, but within our Bangladeshi community we still are not understanding the concept.
What you guys have to look at, and I know you're good for it, is you have to attract the wider community.
100%.
Okay. Yes, you want to keep the heritage and the starting and the whole history of BCA. I get that.
Yep.
You guys discuss a sub-brand within the brand. For example, Catering Association within BCA, right? There are other arms. You discussed about the veteran group. I think it's beautiful how you guys come across with this.
Yeah.
The veterans, the know-hows and the uncles, the elders,
Yeah.
people who've done it.
I mean, his dad started, when did you start? 1950s?
57.
1957, his business started.
Wow,
So
okay.
tell me a little bit of your story.
Yes, my father started one of the oldest, also called Indian, now is Bangladeshi. Like
What area?
In Chelsea Sloane Square. And Alhamdulillah, still
Sloane
running by
Square.
the...
Your eyes just lit up there.
And again, in the central London, only one old restaurant exists.
It's still
Still
active.
active.
Still
All
active.
disappeared.
Yeah, they've all gone.
And it's still,
With the
alhamdulillah,
time.
still we're running. But as you asked Halal early on, what we are planning? We are planning to put everything in one umbrella, under one umbrella, maybe with a different wing. A consultancy firm, like training facilities, then the seminars, yes, trained chefs, trained like front house, trained manager, yes. All these facilities, we just try
really
to do
have
like
to
put it-
refine all of this. From the menu, from what you said, hospitality and consulting of the whole package. You just really have to drive
I think
that.
what it is, I think there's an issue that we've got. Let's be honest. When we will be in our 50s and 60s, this generation, we'll have social events that we can go to. With due respect to our elders, when when our forefathers are in their 60s, 70s, there is no social empathy. So the reason why we want to create veterans group is to actually give them an activity to do, whether it's organising excursions, delegations, day trips. So it's something they can look forward to.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's about mental health, social well-being. Yeah, because when we're like in our 60s and 70s, what do? We'll go to the mosque, and I respect that we should go to the mosque, but there's no kind of health benefit of exercising, going out.
Spiritual involvement and a religion, that's understandable.
Yeah,
That's something
but
that
we want to give them an activity to do. So by holding a veterans club,
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah,
This veteran
yes.
club is amazing.
And also, the mental health is a big
Very
issue,
important, yeah.
very important, and that's we want to do something.
do you know what the biggest problem is? During COVID, and people don't put their hands up, but a lot of people are in denial because of COVID. Everyone, even on this table, has been affected by COVID, whether it's directly or indirectly.
We are.
We want to overcome that problem.
Problem,
right?
yes.
And the thing is, to overcome that, it's about discussion, communication, creating dialogue. Yeah, on one aspect.
In our
carry on.
community, 1 every 10 are affected by the mental health.
Exactly.
You're
And the
so
food,
you're
right food
yeah.
can help.
Yeah.
That's I don't know if you know David Cameron, the British Prime Minister. One time there was a headline on the Daily Express.
Yeah.
The curry helped to get out from the dementia.
Yeah, from the dementia, yeah.
Yeah, so there's lots of elements of it, and then obviously.
But again, let's not forget, also the environment is very important for the
Like?
man. Yes, very so for example, if you just go to the wrong crowd, your mental health will be affected badly.
It is. Yes.
See, as
That's
Halal,
a bit- yes.
as
Oh,
Halal
yes,
mentioned.
It does.
Well, see, our veteran, when they just come to our society, like when they do socializing with their own people, they feel comfortable.
Very comfortable. Give you more confident.
So that
Exactly.
is more important as well.
I mean,
It is.
And we do have that facilities.
Okay, do you see realistically? So you're in control. You're in BCA. Okay. How would you form this veteran club?
Right, go on then.
And he asked you the question.
Yeah. Well,
you
if
answer it. Yeah.
Well, it's
Is that
easy
fair?
enough. See, his father, unfortunately, my father passed away, but we have like lots of relatives.
Right.
Yeah. Well, welcome them to come to join BCA.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Will they have a membership? Will they have an exclusive? You know.
Well, later we can talk about this, like how we're going to reform, but we do have the facilities.
Remember, I'm going to
Alhamdulillah.
look at the screen. Sorry, I'm going to pause you. Hashtag Race for Reform is an hashtag and a trend that the Vision panel will follow when they take certain footages
100%.
and videos.
I think
What's the hashtag again?
Race for Reform. Race for Reform. Remember it. Number one.
Hashtag Race for Reform.
Functional.
I think the important thing is, I mean, our main focus.
Oh, remember, you got to subscribe,
you got to subscribe, like, and
comment.
That's why I
and
thank
share.
you.
And share.
And share.
yeah.
That's it.
And one channel.
Yeah, on
One channel.
Big Silver One. Yeah. I think the most important thing is our main focus is to bring the old, the generation before us, and the new generation, and bridge that generation gap.
There's a big gaps between new generation
huge, yeah.
and our past. Senior.
veterans.
Why do we make it so complicated? That's the thing I don't get.
No, we want to make it easy.
Yeah.
Do you know why it's complicated? Honestly, it's when because people are not willing to go.
Remember, these are uncensored.
Yeah, people are not willing to go out their comfort zone.
Right.
Right. If I'm in my comfort zone and I know this pen is yours, if I take it from you, that's going to hurt you.
Right.
Because you're comfortable having this pen in your
Yeah.
hand.
BCA, in my mind, it's a union. It's a go-to place. Why is there so much politics in this?
Um,
Why is there?
Right.
As I said, if you don't mind me saying, please don't mind me saying, and the viewers, 90% is politics. Okay, 10%.
95%. I think
No, sorry.
95%.
Objection. It's not politics. It's personal interest.
Possibly, yeah, exactly.
becoming-
Profiling.
It's kind of politics as
To
well.
be fair,
So
to be fair with you, with Jews, it's become an old boys club.
Okay.
It's a private members club, and you're either in the inner circle or you're not.
Right.
Like, to be honest with you, like right now, the three of us are not part of that circle.
Right.
We've been isolated. Yeah.
Okay.
We've been what's the word I'm looking for? You know when you get thrown out your own country. What's that word? I can't remember that word.
Then again,
Exile.
as you said,
Exile.
isolated. I'm not agree with you.
No, we've been exiled. We've been exiled.
The
but-
reason behind that, like, we are not socializing with them. We are not associated with them. The reason behind that, our mentality
it's your
is
it's
different.
that mindset.
The reason is because we are honest. We always
Try
talk
to-
about the others. We talk about the industry.
And also we
But
think about
them-
other benefit other than self-benefit.
If you
They always think
like
about
to have-
themselves,
if you
their
just-
interest,
if
their
you know-
promotion.
If you just notice one thing, people just said the word we. We think
We,
about
yes,
we. There's
not
a difference
I,
between I.
not me.
Exactly.
That's very
Not
important.
me, me,
That's
me,
very
me.
important.
So I think the important thing is that
That's
we
we.
want to put the members first, put their interests, because we are also a member. We also run businesses. So what's affecting my fellow colleagues? I'm the same problem. So let's look for solution together.
Right.
Give people a chance to speak.
True.
People to actually put their ideas forward, and let's try and resolve these issues and problems.
Okay. I want you to satisfy me,
Right?
right?
Are you sure about that?
I want you to satisfy me in the mind and moving forward with this. A restaurateur, again, I'm going to say, in my 30s, okay?
Yeah.
It's a daunting place. It's been handed over to me. A family member has passed away, and I've inherited this business. I'm an Indian traditional restaurant.
Right. Okay.
So how are you going
Right,
to?
the
I
first-
want to stay on it, but my mind is just everybody saying there's no trade in this business and so on.
Do you know
But
what
I've
it-
got
No.
the energy. I've got no platform. I've got no voice. You know.
No. This is yes. You are lack of communication
Okay.
and
What
confused.
value are you going to add? Vision panel.
Well,
what
again,
value?
as Rulbhai said, like if you just come out from the Indian restaurant to Bangladeshi restaurant, yes, you're going to flourish.
Okay.
I mean, when somebody when the gaps between our industry and your education and other interests, sometimes you get confused. You are not confident enough yourself. But I want to say that business. This is a beautiful industry. There's a lot of business to make to profit. There's a lot of opportunity. but there's a lack of training and communication.
The reason why I've repeated this is purely because the industry that I'm in, one of my businesses is an estate agents, Lordson's, okay? And we deal with commercial businesses, commercial leases, commercial advice, and so on. So we are getting this new generation who have inherited this business, and they just want to say, they're just giving up. They're just like, I just want to sell. I thought, why? Such a beautiful trade to be in. I'm not BCA. You guys are BCA.
Do you know
how are you going?
Do you know? I mean, in a nutshell, Let's put it to you in a nutshell. You're in your 30s. Yeah. You've come. Why should you join BCA? BCA is gonna be, our thinking is to be the hub.
Okay. I really hope so.
Of giving you hub as confidence, hope, and actually giving you the elements you need to fit that puzzle. Okay. Right? There's money to be made here. 100%. There's lots of people we know that are making money. We want the youngest to come and actually teach us. Give us their thoughts, yeah?
Before coming here, you know, I was watching, the kids were watching something on YouTube.
Yeah.
What he does, he's got a restaurant in Spain, okay? And it's called Bad Bistro or something like that. But they actually footage the whole client, the clientele's coming in, the whole experience.
The whole experience, yeah, makes sense, yeah.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, Big Brother sort of style. I can feel that you could sort of aid that to a restaurateur depending what demographic and where they want to be and what so on. I feel that with you guys. I genuinely do.
I tell you one thing, yeah? Running your business should be fun. Running your business should be, you should be excited. You enjoy it. It's fun. But right now, because our mindset from what our forefathers have given and how we conduct ourselves, we will do this, we will do this. It's not creating any energy for people. We want to give them fresh energy, a new outlook. You know, the way we work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why should we be working every day? Why should you and I be in our business every day? We don't need to be in our business.
And why should we be a member of BCA?
No, you should be a member of BCA because you will make money. Okay. You will make money. You will make money.
And unity.
And confidence. Yeah, and growth. And you know what? By having, the reason, like I said to you before, Vision Panel is to deliver results. Okay. Yeah, there's an outcome there. Remember, the reason why we're here today with Lordson's, and more than that, is Big Silver One, hashtag Race for Reform. I mean, just say one thing before you carry on. We're here to build BCA, not to break BCA. There's a difference there.
Okay.
Rebuild
and hashtag?
Hashtag Race for Reform. Now, remember, Race for Reform.
On what channel? Then subscribe to what?
It's a Big Silver One. Here we go. He's there. He's the man.
Is there anything that we've missed out on? I'm going to close now slowly. So is there anything that you want to talk about before we close?
The main things why we're here to just broadcast, what was the reason behind that to establish the Bangladesh Caterers Association?
Yes.
Who did? Our forefathers.
They did,
what was the reason behind that? To develop our industry.
I think at that time it was a unity. I mean,
unity.
Unity. Well, they did
what collectively. As you said, that there's a 4 word in our logo. Go on, tell us.
It's about unity, prosperity, integrity, and strength.
Sorry, people, but I interrupted you.
No, that's fine. The reason behind that was the promote, developed, and safeguard our industry. My question is that, is the VCA doing that? The management of the VCA is failed to deliver that.
It's sad.
That is why the vision plan was established to make the BCA functional BCA, develop the BCA.
Exactly. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you. And for you, please, a closing message.
Closing message. Sorry. I mean, I want to say that join BCA. There's a lot of opportunity, and it is a beautiful industry. It is just lacking of communication, but I want to message to my next generation, join the BCA and take the next label. This is our heritage.
I remember, if I can interrupt you, there was discussion on a strong CRM system.
Yeah.
Okay? Which I need to elaborate. Your strong CRM system, right?
Yeah.
And what else you added onto that about the BCA? So a CRM, a software, all the members are updated, newsletters.
Yes, when it started, technology wasn't that advanced. But now, technology, we are very much dependent on the technology. And that we need to bring to our industry to go to next level.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Just tapping onto what Saiful said was, technology is not just about, how to use a computer. It's about your presence. It's about social media presence.
Yes.
It's about sharing information.
Yeah.
It's about making
Your
impact.
voice.
Your voice, not just to our customers. Also, how do we treat our staff?
Staff, of course, that's very important.
The team.
Your team.
We've spent our day with you. You gave us a lovely tour of your establishment here. We met Pete. Yeah,
Hey.
we met Pete the puff. The fact is, the love's got to be there. We want to, the fire in your belly, the passion. We want that passion for BCA to come back. The love.
I really hope so. Look, with this, guys, I don't want this footage to be thinking it's for a genuine cause, and I feel there's a validness of their honesty, integrity, which all three. Like Bay couldn't come this evening.
Yeah, I know that we got a cold seat there today. He gets a red card when I see him.
Like Bay will be involved in our future episodes.
Yeah.
So, Halal Bay and Bipul Bay, Saiful Bay, thank you very much. Genuinely, thank you.
No,
thank you very much
for having us.
Thank you for having us today.
I'm just looking forward to it. I'm genuinely buzzing.
Going
Thank
forward,
you. We are very
going
proud
forward.
of you as well that you are thinking about this industry, and we are very. I think you can do lots more.
There's loads to be done. There's loads to be there. You guys got a great team.
The thing is, you said the word team, yeah? All I'm going to say on that, on just one little thing is...
No, that's fine, Karen.
You're on team, together everyone achieves more. We want everyone to come together.
Yep.
Let's work together. Let's work collectively, collaboratively, and use each other's skill sets. It's about your mindset.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here today. # Race for Reform. Remember it, number 1. Or number 3 for me, actually.
Thank you very much. Subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.